Hi everyone, thank you for joining me for today's Pilates flow. This is going to be a 15-minute full body workout and it's going to be more intermediate to advanced level. So let's get started. Just rest those hands beside your thighs and we're going to close our eyes and just start with one big deep breath. So give me a big inhale through that nose and sigh it out through the mouth. Float open those eyes, lift those arms above your head. Reach over towards that right side body, pulling that left arm over your head, giving those obliques a good stretch, a good warm up. And then switch sides, reaching that right arm over your head. And give yourself a little back bend stretch to warm up that lower back, those front abs, and bring those arms down. We're going to come to the back of the mat. Again, reach those arms above your head. Come onto those toes, stretch really tall. And then lower those feet, tuck that chin in towards your chest. And we're going to walk it out into a plank. So a nice strong plank here. Hands are directly underneath those shoulders. Core is plugged in. And you're just going to give me 10 circles going towards that right side. Just on your tippy toes, small circles in that right direction. Give me 6 more. 5, there's a slight bend in those elbows for 4, for 3, for 2, and last one. Come to the center and reverse those circles onto that left side for 10, 9, 8, make sure you're breathing, for 7, 6, 5, 4, core is plugged in here for these last 3, 2, give me 1 more, come to the center, hold, and drop those knees. Bring them out to the side of your mat for a nice child's pose stretch. Deep exhale. You can rock those hips back and forth to really stretch everything out. Warm it up. Reach those hands. And then come into a tabletop position. So those knees are directly underneath your hips. We're going to come onto those elbows. And from here, I'd like you to bring that left leg straight out and that right arm straight out. And you're just going to touch opposite knee to opposite elbow and then reach it straight out. For 9 more. 8. 7, really try to touch that knee to that elbow for 6. 5, you're nice and stable here for 4. 3, really reach that arm, reach that leg for 2. Last one right here, hold it out. We're going to flip that palm so it's facing the ceiling, and we're just going to pulse that opposite arm and opposite leg. Give me 8 more. 7, 6, make sure that left hip is facing the mat for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Don't drop that leg, but you can drop that arm. So come back to that tabletop position with those elbows on the mat, and you're going to tap that left knee to the mat and bring it straight up. So tap it, reach it straight up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one right here. Bring that leg down, sit it back. So you're going to come on to those forearms, and we're going to lift that right leg straight out and that left arm straight out. And you're going to touch opposite knee to opposite elbow, reach those out. For these last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one, reach straight out. You're going to flip that left palm, and we're just going to pulse that right leg up and that left arm for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Drop that arm, but keep that leg lifted. Make sure that right hip is facing the ground. Tap that right knee and point it straight up into the air for 9, 8, 7, core is nice and plugged in for 6, 5, make sure you're breathing, 4, for 3, for 2, and last one right here. Bring that leg down, sit it back for a second. And come up into a seated position. And I'd like you to slowly roll it down onto that back, lower back, middle back, upper back. Reach those arms above your head. Give yourself a good stretch. Bring those knees into the chest and straighten one leg, hovering an inch above the ground, lifting up out of your head, neck, and shoulders, and then switch legs right here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. That lower spine should be imprinted in the mat for these last 3. Really pull on that knee to give yourself a good stretch. And last one, each leg. And rest it down. Open those knees wide. And sway it out. You're going to lift up out of that head, neck, and shoulders again. And we're going to straighten both legs and move into scissors. So just a slight pull at the back of that hamstring as you alternate legs. For these last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, each side. And rest it down. Hug those knees into your chest. And bring both legs straight out, about mat's distance apart. Really squeeze those legs, push them into the ground. Activate those legs. Bring those arms behind your head. And from here, just like a nice inhale and exhale, lift up out of that head, neck, and shoulders. Core is plugged in, pulled into the mat. And we're just going to lift it up an inch and bring it down an inch right here. For 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one, stay lifted right here. And you're just going to lift that right leg up, bring it down to the mat, and then that left leg, bring it down. So you're lifting it up a good amount, about half a foot to a foot if you can, and then just slowly lowering it down. While the core is engaged, you're lifting up out of that head, neck, and shoulders. You're not pulling on your neck. You're just assisting the head. Give me 5 more each side. For 4, for 3, for 2. Last one right here, each side. And rest it down. And bring those legs into a tabletop position, lifting up out of head, neck, and shoulders. We're going to extend the arms, extend the legs, and hug it in. Extend the arms, extend the legs, hug it in. Give me 8 more. That lower spine is imprinted. There's not a gap on the mat. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one right here. And release. Open those knees wide, give yourself a good stretch, and then slowly roll it up into a seated position. I'm going to take off my ankle weights if you're using some, because we're going to move into an arm series. And if you'd like, you can use those ankle weights for that and just cuff them over your hands. And if you don't have ankle weights, that's totally fine. Or if you want to use hand weights, you can use anything from 1 to 3 pounds, I recommend. So I'm just cuffing these over my hands. And then just like you to make your way into a standing position. Reach it up. Just stretch everything out. Big inhale, exhale. Reach those arms out to the side. Open those legs, slight bend in the knees. And you're going to take that right arm. We're going to reach it over to that left arm. Reach it back out to the side. For 9. 8, we're just reaching and then reaching back. For 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. Last one. Keep both arms lifted. And we're just going to reach that right arm overhead. Bend it down. Bend in those biceps. Reach it over the head. And bend it down. All of that left arm is still lifted on that other side. For 7. 6. 5. 4. For 3. Reach through that top arm for these last 2. And last one this side. And then keeping that left arm lifted with that right arm, we're just going to bring it forward and then bring it back into the side for 10. Really reach it forward and then tuck it into that side for 8. 7. Don't drop that left arm for these last 6. 5. Core is nice and plugged in for 4. 3. 2. And last one. Bring that right arm straight out to the side. Don't drop it. And now we're going to reach that left arm over to that right and reach it back for 10. 9, really breathe through it. I know you want to drop the arms, but keep them lifted. For 7. 6. Really reach through that right arm as well. For 5. 4. 3. This is great for the obliques. And last one, keep them arms lifted. And from here, we're going to reach that left arm over the head. Bring it down, bend into those biceps, and reach it over that head. For 9. 8. 7, really point through those fingertips and that right arm that is just being held up. Give me 5 more. For 4. Really activate that core as well. For 3. 2. And last one right here. Bring that left arm straight out. Reach it forward and plug it in. For 10. 9, really hug that left arm close to your side when you bring it into the body. For 8. 7, keep that right arm lifted. Don't drop it for 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And last one right here. Bring that left arm out to meet that right. Don't drop it. I know they're sore. It can be 10 circles going forward. For 8. 7, really small circles. Plug that core in. Slight bend in those legs and breathe. You got it. And reverse those circles for 10. 9, hold it strong right here for 8. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Just hold those arms, reach through those fingertips, reach, reach, reach. Deep breath in, deep breath out. You got it for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop those weights if you used them. Shake those arms out. Whew, that was a spicy one. Reach that left arm over your head. Bend it behind your back. And then switching sides. Right arm over your head and bend it back. And we're just going to end with 1 deep grounding breath. So make sure there's a slight bend in those knees. Rest those arms at your side. Close your eyes. And just give me a big inhale through that nose. And hold it at the top for 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhale it out. Float open those eyes. And I hope you enjoyed today's flow. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye.